Hello beautifuls, and welcome back to my channel. This is one of the biggest questions I get all the time when it comes to like what I do in my makeup routine. Everyone always asks me, how do I highlight and contour? How do I get that slim face, that beautiful highlight under my eye? So I was like, let me just make a video so I can show you guys how to properly highlight and contour. So let's stop talking and get right into this video. First tip, always start off with a freshly washed face before you apply any makeup. I'm trying to tell you, it makes a big difference of the way your foundation and the way your contour highlight applies to your face. So always make sure to find a good facial regimen that will work for your skin type. I'm starting off with a freshly washed face, and I also apply my current primer that I've been using at the moment, which is the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. This is a silicone-free primer, so it's not a heavy-duty primer. It's a water-based primer. So it's perfect for just like creating a barrier or whatever, and also adding hydration back into your skin. So I'm going to take my damp beauty sponge. This is the Real Techniques beauty sponge. You can use the beauty blender, it doesn't matter. But one thing that you have to make sure that you do is make sure you wet your beauty blender. Like this one is nice and wet. It's soaked with water. And the foundation that I'm going to use today is the Born This Way, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And I'm in the color Honey. So I'm just going to take a, like that much and just apply it to my face. And just basically dab that into my skin. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, you need to hear this. Love is not just a verb, it's you looking in the mirror. Love is not just a verb, it's you looking for it, maybe. Call me crazy, we can both be insane. Poetic justice, poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I'm talking poetic justice, poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? And one thing I love about this sponge is that I'm going to show you guys, but I'm going to use this for almost everything on my face. Like I'm probably going to use a total of 2 to 3 brushes at the most when it comes to doing my contour highlight. So invest in a beauty blender. Okay, so after your foundation is on, this is when I'm going to start highlighting. And I like to highlight first, because you don't want to mix the lighter color with the darker color, because then it will turn muddy on your face. So it's always good to start off with your highlight. So when I highlight, I'm just going to have it under my under eyes, bring it down. All depends on what shape you want, how much highlight you want. I tend to do a triangular method. The concealer that I'm using is the Fit Me concealer in medium, and I like it because it comes on a wand, so I can kind of blend it out as I'm applying it. And you just apply as much as you feel that you need. And I do under my eyes, my chin, and I'm running out, so I'm getting low. My chin and my forehead. And I also highlight my nose and stuff, but I tend to do that after I've finished with my face. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the clean side of my beauty blender, which is like the pointed, this like pointed part, and you're just going to blend it out. I forgot to highlight one more thing that I normally do highlight, which is right here. But simple fix, just blend it out. Once everything is blended out on your face, as you can see, my face looks more brighter. But the only thing about highlight is that
your face becomes flat and my face looks wider than normal. So this is when I go in with my contour. I need to get a new one, but I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Espresso to start off my contouring process. And I use this as like my liquid slash cream, but this is more of a liquid. So I use this as my base to my contour. So what I do is just take it and then start right here. What a lot of people don't realize is that it's good to start here. Some people like to bring their contour all the way here, but it will get to that point in the process. So I'm just taking and doing the same thing that I did to the other side. Not like putting a lot, but not really a lot. And then I'm just going to take my beauty blender again and just like blend that out. And then you're just going to basically just go everywhere. Like some people do it before, but I just do whatever. I just get this massive forehead of mine. This is how I slim down my forehead because I'm light skinned and I have a big forehead. As they say, all light skinned girls have big foreheads. And I'm proving it true because my forehead is huge. But this is just acts as a base for what I'm going to do next. So I just blend it out, and as you can see, I have a little more definition to my face. I'm just going to go in and use my BH Cosmetics contour palette, and I'm going to take this color right here. I'm just going to take this and just set that concealer that I just applied. So we're just going to take that, and then I'm just going to go over it. And as you can see, I'm moving in an upward motion. And all I'm doing is adding color back into my face and defining my face. And I'm going to get this forehead and bring it around to slim out my face. Powder that I'm going to use today is the CoverGirl, which I use this all the time, my CoverGirl translucent powder. And I'm just going to dab a good amount, get it on my thing, on my beauty blender, and just go in and lightly pat underneath my eye. And all this is going to do is set that concealer. So I'm just gonna do my eyeshadow and come back. I'm back, guys. So I'm just gonna take just like a fluffy brush and just remove all this powder. And then as I'm removing the powder, I'm also gonna blend, because you don't want any harsh lines on your face whatsoever. So it's good just to blend everything out. Now, like I said, I wait to do my nose contour. I'm just going to take a brush that's like really small, it doesn't really matter, and then basically just contour my nose. I just normally follow the natural line of my actual nose. Okay, and I just blend it out until like it's perfectly blended. Okay, and then I'm just going to take some concealer again and just kind of like highlight my nose, and then go over it with my beauty blender. Like I said, you can do this process when you're highlighting your whole face. I don't follow steps. Whatever I feel is best. And I'm just going to take a little bit of powder and just like set that. And I just padded ends. Okay guys, so that's basically what I do. So those were just the basic steps on how I achieve my highlight and contour. Like I said, it's super easy, like anybody can do it. Like I tell everybody who asks me anything about makeup or how to do makeup, just practice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.